They were not comfortable at all on overpass.
Na'Vi just got blew out. This is definitely the major Na'Vi should have won.
This second game was not competitive.
If Cluj was heartbreak for them, I don't know how this must feel.
Natus Vincere is one of the most storied franchises in Counter-Strike history. I mean, they even earned a spot on our list of top 10 CSGO rosters of all time. But here's a team that has attended every major and has come up short every time. Look, we love Navi as much as the next person, we really do. But when you're the greatest team to have never won a major, you deserve your own episode of fails. A year after the release of CSGO, Navi narrowly clinched a spot to the first ever CSGO Major Championship.
So for Navi themselves, they've got a lot to prove, but they've been a very good team.
Fnatic versus Navi was one of the biggest matches of Counter-Strike 1.6.
What followed was something that fans of the org have become all too familiar with.
Fnatic just always come back and just turn it around upside down in the middle of it.
I don't know how he got past it, but Fnatic have converted.
Narcissus alone and LGB have done it. They have eliminated Navi from DreamHack Winter 2013.
That was Navi. I mean, Navi came so close. Look at that. I mean, it was really just, it was down to one round.
Following their disappointing early exit at DreamHack Winter, Navi brought on the likes of Guardian and Edward. But despite a change of players, the results very much stayed the same.
Старикс убивает одного и умирает. 16-8, ГГ. Эдвард. В зигзаге, бомба дефузится, но бомба стоит на испанском ящике. 16-13, французская команда выигрывает.
Next up was ESL1 Cologne, which is the first time we saw Navi in a major playoff bracket.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ESL 1 2014, the third major for Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
He's going to be charging through and he goes down, Sush with the kill, and Navi survive. They make it to the playoffs.
Navi have done it. They have managed to secure that second seed. After all, they do make it into the playoffs in the end.
But while things were looking up for the boys in black and yellow, a new and improved Fnatic squad had other plans.
From behind, JW with the 1, with the 2, with the triple. Olafmeister with the kill on Sush. Flusher with another one. Guardian, no chance. Fnatic are in the semi-finals. Now we are gonna go out.
At DreamHack Winter 2014, Navi put up 2 strong performances against Flipside Tactics in the group stage.
AK-47 and Navi make it 16-8.
That is brutal. Navi, wow, I don't even have words for how much of a difference there was. That was so decisive, like it was always meant to be.
But the playoffs, they were a different story. When Fnatic forfeited to LDLC after the infamous Olaf boost, it appeared that Navi had finally caught their lucky break. Or so they thought.
Well, he's going to walk into death with the grenade here. He's down to 1 health, and that's the end. LDLC, they're in the grand finals of DreamHack Winter 2014. They beat Navi in the semis.
2-0 as well, decisive victory.
ESL1 Katowice was the first major of 2015, and by now, Navi were no strangers to the major playoffs. But neither was LDLC's French roster, who now played under the Envious banner. And this Envious squad was certainly no stranger to Navi.
Makes of it what he can, but not going to hit that one. Happy closes it. 16-3 is the final scoreline here on Cobble. And at the end, it was just Envy being the better team. Navi sadly just kind of shying away in that final map, didn't really show up, it felt.
And so, the heartbreak continued. Following their defeat at Katowice, the team brought in Flamey, while Starks transitioned to a coaching role. Navi fought hard to reach the playoffs in Cologne, but once again, they met face-to-face with Team Envious. And by now, you probably know what happened next.
So in a quarter, it doesn't matter who we play, we're gonna smash them.
Kenny S on site, straight in his face, doesn't hit the no-scope, doesn't hit the pistol! Oh, Kenny S! Would you believe it? Kenny and Keo move in with MBK in defense. This is all over, ladies and gentlemen. Envy surely now with the plant going down will close it out. And who would it be but Kenny S to take the semi-finals. Envious will take it in 2. And it was really a dominant performance in the end from them to close out that quarterfinals.
DreamHack Open Cluj-Napoca was Navi's final chance at winning a major title in 2015. and the finish line was within reach as the team made their way to their first ever major grand finals appearance.
Ladies and gentlemen, Na'Vi are our second finalists.
And we are here with the grand finals. It is DreamHack, the CSGO major here in Cluj-Napoca, and we've got Na'Vi and Envy playing a best-of-3 game.
Guardian, just one very quick question with you. A lot of people have billed this up as the Guardian versus Kenny S show. What do you think of that?
I'm going to win.
Ladies and gentlemen, Na'Vi versus Envy.
But alas, history was fated to repeat itself. The kryptonite to Na'Vi's Superman, Team Envious, stood in their way once more.
And they're expecting Happy to come by Link all the time. Happy does this every single time. Instead, Happy holding the high ground, hoping to be able to dunk a shot on Edward, and he just barely gets him at the last possible second. Happy clutches it for Envy. No time for Guardian to save it. What a play, the HE guarantee. He literally dropped it on him. He's there for the clutch, and it's going to be Guardian now. 1v2 to keep his team in this, to go for overtime. Headshot, and it's not going to happen. Kenny is there to lock it down. And in 30 rounds, Envy will take the first map. They will rob Na'Vi of their map pick.
Flamey gonna be gone. Hiroshima, and there it is. Definitive down. Envy winning the last major of 2015.
Seems like Na'Vi they might have something going on here. Managed to lose that one as well. And you're like, yeah, all right, this is done for.
It kind of felt somewhat that actually gave up after Train.
Columbus 2016. File this one under the so close you can almost taste it category. The Ukrainian squad made their way back to the grand finals in dominant fashion without having dropped a single map. All signs showed that this was their time. MLG Columbus 2016 was their major to win.
Na'Vi are in the grand final, the second straight time.
Unfortunately, they ran face first into a little-known Brazilian squad named Luminosity.
This is a major. This is $1 million major.
And Luminosity will find themselves in the grand finals against Na'Vi.
And Edward has to clutch it again. It's now a 1v2. They've got almost no health. He can definitely do this. He looks for the shot. He gets the one kill in, and then picking it up, and Luminosity winning on it is a 1-on-2. Taco looking to see if he can close it out here and win it for the Brazilians. It's going to be a big turnaround there. Hits the headshot on Sousa. Now it's a 1-on-1. Guardian versus Taco. It may just be destined to be. And it's Luminosity winning their first major championship.
Na'Vi, everything's lining up. They win every tournament that Fnatic's not at. They get to the final. They play a team they've even beaten before, and they lose on maps that they're very good at playing as well. Their chance. Everyone will say this is their major to win. You've made 2 major finals in a row now. You haven't come away with the major. No one knows by the time we get to the next one if you'll win it.
And they did literally crumble under the pressure. So, yeah, just really, really disappointing, because this is definitely the major Na'Vi should have won. If Cluj was heartbreak for them, I don't know how this must feel.
At Cologne 2016, Na'Vi met an unlikely opponent in the playoffs, Team Liquid. Liquid had recently signed young CIS talent Simple, and they were popping off. Na'Vi just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Has Flamey and Edward as well. Nitro, this is the max down. Sousa seeds go down. It's Guardian again that has to clutch. To advance elsewhere to Nitro. Man, oh man, what a round to pull this back, and Liquid are going to the semifinals.
Unbelievable.
After the upset at Cologne, Na'Vi decided, if you can't beat him, sign him. And thus, Simple was inked and Zeus was benched. This new Na'Vi lineup had an explosive major debut in Atlanta, as they made quick work of their opponents in the group stage competition.
Edward too strong, and it's Edward with the flank. This may shut things down, full and cartoon in time. 16-3, dominating score by Na'Vi.
Through to the playoffs at the E-League Major 2017.
Things were looking good for this team, but this time, it was Astralis that sent them packing in the quarterfinals.
And Simple's head comes clean off. Flamey to deliver, but 3 points of health. And Astralis have done it!
Na'Vi looks so strong in this tournament up to this point. We thought they might be a surprise favourite, but Astralis too formidable. Astralis too strong an opponent for Na'Vi. The fairy tale comes to an end for Simple & Co.
Krakow 2017 was perhaps the most disappointing event for both the players and the fans of the org.
Именно вот их сейчас, если вот анализировать все наши игры, да, то есть не конкретно сегодняшнюю, а все игры, то вот именно получается нам и не хватает того, что мы не забрали свое, то, что по праву должно было принадлежать нам.
Na'Vi failed to make it out of groups for the first time in nearly 3 years, despite an all-star performance coming out of Simple.
Actually pushing the flank.
He almost had a meeting with Shockster. He's rotating through T-Spawn, but he knows he's on the rotation. He may get taken down in the back, or will he? No. And he knows the last player is rotating through T-Spawn. Simple completely ready for it.
He's not much left now. Simple gets another one, but he's trapped in the corner. He's going to go down, and Fnatic will make their way through 16-12 against Na'Vi, knocking them out of the tournament.
And to add insult to injury, Guardian and Co. were forced to watch their former teammate Zeus go on to win his first major championship with Gambit.
You tweeted, "I will not give up till I win a mother beep in major." You just did that. Now what are you gonna do?
I just say, Olaf Meister, I love you. And second, God help me, and I won major.
Leading up to the first major of 2018, Zeus was brought back in addition to Electronic and Coach Kane, replacing Seized, Guardian, and Andy. The new team narrowly squeezed their way into the playoffs, but were eliminated by none other than Guardian, who had found a new home in FaZe Clan.
Smoke on the bomb immediately, he's got the kit. Doesn't elect to hold on to it yet, he's got time to play with! And 2 for 2, Smoke will do! It's FaZe to the final, and Guardian is an absolute god!
With no announced roster changes, Na'Vi will travel to London for the Face It Major, where they hope to win a title, ending this tragic chapter of their story.
Thanks for watching. If you want more great content just like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button.